Hi everybody, welcome back to the craft room. Firstly, I would like to say my thank you to Kay for the coffees. Thank you, Kay. I did do a video a little while ago thanking you, but I couldn't get it uploaded, so that sort of went by the by. So sorry it's a little bit late, but it's here now, so thank you, Kay. Today's card, I was a bit stumped as to what to make. So I did go on Pinterest to see if I could get a little bit of inspiration, and I'll show you what I found. I found this little guy, which is Whippersnapper Designs. It looks like a stamp to me, but I don't know. So I thought I'd try and recreate something like that with Infinite Doodles. So that's the plan. That's what I'm going to do. I have already cut a few bits because there was lots of little bits I needed, but I'll show you which ones I used. So I've got the small shape, that shape, and that's going to be his back legs, and then he's got his front legs that are behind him, so that's going to be his front legs. And we've got a cake, so we've got the plate, cake, jam, cake. We'll have jam and cake. Sounds like the sound of music, doesn't it? Oh, is that jam and cake, or is that jam and bread? No, it's jam and bread, isn't it? Anyway, so that's going to be the cake. This is also going to be his head, which is going to be like that, and that's going to be his ears. He's got his mane. What else did I want to do on him? Stripes. I've cut this a couple of times, so I've got these to do some stripies. Could have drawn them on, but why make it easy? That is now my motto. Why make it easy? If you want to make it easier, draw it on. That's going to take some time. I can't even control them when I'm not using them yet. Get in there. Okay. Yes, and I'm going to I might do some candles, might not, might do some presents, might not. We'll see how long this takes, and then go from there, I think. Glue. Scissors. And off we go. Okay, body, back legs, that's where we're going to start. Do we want his body that way? I think we probably do. First thing I need to do is recut that because it's linen card, and I'm going to turn that over, and I want linen on both sides. So let me just recut that. I'm just going to go around that too, around the edges a little bit. There we go. So legs. I'm leaning over a little bit more, I think. Like that. So get those stuck on first. What I've also got is those in black for some hoofs. which I can either put underneath or I can chop off and lay on top. But I think underneath looks cool. I think we need to do his head and mane next. His head's going to go down there. I'm going to cut a little bit off the top of that, I think, just to round it off. And we can get his mane on. Did I say I chopped that for the mane? I don't know if I did. I did this little one for his ears, which I also forgot to mention. So we're going to do white ears or we do black ears? I think he's got white ears in the picture. I think we'll do white ears. I might do a little tiny bit of pink in. I'll do a tiny bit of pink in the ears. So what's this? Rose Bouvard. The tiniest little hint. There we go. So let's pop his ears on. There we go, and then we can put this on. Okay, on here. Long mane. I might chop a bit more off, but it's alright at the minute. And then arms, I'm going to do the same with some hoofs on. That's right. I think I'll put his arms on once I've done the cake, so that I can work out whereabouts I want them to go. They're going to be going back that way. Oh, I was going to put a little muzzle on him, so let me cut a piece off. We can have a black muzzle like that. So, apart from his stripes, he's pretty much done. So I will show you the first part of this and then whiz through, I think, because it's going to take forever, because I'm not doing them straight across. I'm going to do some this side, some that side, in little tiny bits. And equally up there and on his face. So, start with his leg. There's his stripes done. I do need to do some eyes for him. I've forgotten, but I might have something in here. I don't think I've got any little white ones. I think they're all black. Yes, all black. Okay, I'm going to make the cake and then we'll do the eyes. So the cake is just going to be 3 tiers on a plate with some jam in the middle, jam sponge. I'm going to put a little piece up through there to stick everything to. Just a little bit of scrap. I'll do. So a piece up there. And one piece. Jam. Cake. Jam. Cake. Here's the cake, which we will put some candles on, I think. So he's going to have that arm holding the cake, and this arm sort of helping. Okay, I think we'll stick that all that on when I stick it on the card. So what's left? Eyes, nostrils, tail. He hasn't got a tail, has he? Let's just give him a tail on so he can have a zigzaggy tail. There we go. Let's do 2 little black eyes. I think I want to put those on some white. Don't be too big. So it might be a bit too big. I like but nice big eyes, especially when they're crossed over like that. And then he can have his, it shows up a bit more. So nice big eyes, and then we just got to think about nostrils. Let's get the eyes on first. White nostrils. I think that might be a bit big, and that's the smallest one in there, I think. So let's see, these are a good size, but they're black. I think I want them either grey or white. So I wonder where that was, what that die was. got a little heart. Have little heart nostrils. I mean, why not? If I've got another one, which I think I have, smaller one. Yeah, I think he's going to have little heart nostrils. One there, one over there. A bit of stuff on there. I think we need a bit of icing. I might change that cake actually and do a rainbow cake instead. That might be better. A bit of a tidy up. I will, if I want to do a different cake, I will recut that and we'll just put it together again. Cut a card base and matte layers. Redid the little cake. The only thing differently I've done is a little bit of icing, which is from Abstract Elements, and a couple of hearts that I had in my stack. So I'm going to put some shine on the cake and the hearts. Nice bright cake. There's him ready to hold the cake, and I pulled out this Simply Made Crafts Elegant Accessory die set, which I think was in a mystery bag some time ago, and I'm going to use the Surprise, I think, and possibly that little wiggle might be a bit too fat. I think it is, so I won't use that. I'm going to cut this in black a couple of times. Use that twice. So I'm going to stick those together. Okay. Very white on white there, isn't it? So I might have to rethink the colour of the card base and that layer. That's all right, I can do that. Let me think about that. So I've got this creamy sort of card, which is slightly textured, so it's quite a nice one. I thought we could maybe do it on cream and he'd show up a little bit more. I think I will. I don't think he's going to have anything else on there. I'm just going to do him like that. I think that can be saved for a next card. So that's the plan. I might do a bit of grounding on there, probably with a alcohol marker. Nice. And I know. Never. Come on now. Okay. Just going to do a little building up on the back with a few little scraps. These dots will do because I have loads of them. Should be enough, I think, just to level that up. I've got some of this on. A few on his nose. That should stabilise him a bit. And then you can go in there like that. Just realised the sun started shining. I don't know how long that's been like that. I do apologise if that's spoilt your viewing. Collall glue. Teeny bit of shading, I think. Doesn't need much. So he doesn't look like he's floating. Pulled out a few of the hearts and the dots. I think we'll do a little scattering. Yeah. And a final piece, I think I'm going to put a little bit of glaze on these hearts. And these two hearts as well. And there. Shine up the gem. And we'll shine up his eyes. I'll stop there as I'll be shining up his hooves and all sorts. But I might do a little bit of highlights. A little bit like that, I think. Today's card. Took me a long time, but I think if I cut out all the putting these little things on, that's going to take it down by a significant amount of minutes. I think he turned out quite sweet, and thank you to the, who was it again? Let me have a quick look. Whippersnapper Designs for the inspiration. That's it for this time. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you next time. Okay, bye.